The coming of the computerized coin, AMP, in the year 2020 is a critical commitment by DeFi to the whole world, not on the grounds that there are relatively few late players during the pandemic, but since very few have decided to work from an alternate organization out and out, standing a class separated as far as beginning and execution. AMP is known to run on Flexa organization, collateralizing installments as a computerized token. Likewise, there is a nitty-gritty AMP value forecast referenced here. A definitive goal of this token is unequivocally something very similar to ensure exchanges and innate information, making them more moment and secure. Based on the Ethereum blockchain as per the ERC-20 standard for tokens, AMP provides clients with the comfort of trading in fiat or some other computerized cash. What makes AMP novel? Flexa organization's local symbolic AMP has made moment installment approvals conceivable, stopping the course of exchanges. It is to the client's honor that they can stake and ensure any type of significant worth trade, be it advanced installments, government-issued money trade, credit dispersions, property deals, and the sky is the limit from there. A devoted class of specialists and financial backers has an AMP, the organization's local symbolic co-created by Flexa organization and consensus, a thought that changed into a progressive ERC-20 token, making waves on the AMP crypto trade and comparative innovations. AMP token, the less popular realities. A significant in addition to of AMP is that one can execute rates as the organization extends, adding to a remarkable expansion in the quantity of diggers. Upheld by a vigorous and high data transmission public blockchain stage, the issue AMP has tended to is the openness issues and catching false or fake exchanges by peers, wherein an affirmed block can follow the former block. AMP is an Ethereum-based token, and it goes about as security for installments that are made utilizing the Flexa organization and comparable advances. Going by the specialized investigation, AMP's cost has had a notable journey since its send-off, which could be the fundamental justification for its fame. The ongoing cost of AMP remains at $0.004785, with a market cap of $202,474,228. The 24 hours exchanging volume of AMP coin remains at $4,411,977, with a flowing stock of $42,227,702,186 AMP. In light of verifiable information, the coin began its excursion at $0.0095, and it supported this cost level till February 2021. Afterward, it enlisted an unexpected spike and crossed $0.039. From that point onward, it kept on exchanging decently till June. On June 16, AMP recorded an unsurpassed high of $0.1211. In any case, from that point forward, the coin denoted a sharp drop. In 2022, things turned less fortunate for AMP, as the cost constantly exchanged the downtrend. Right now, in 2023, the token has denoted a fair recuperation and keeps on exchanging around $0.004. Toward the start of December 2023, the AMP cost may be around $0.0031, according to our AMP gauge. Greatest cost $0.0039. Least cost $0.0031. The typical AMP cost for the month will be around $0.0034. AMP figure toward the month's end is $0.0036. The cost of AMP is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.014 in 2025. The AMP cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.016, with the typical cost of $0.014 all through 2025. AMP cost will keep on being valued by digital money financial backers, with a strong exchanging rise cost to date, showing potential for clients arriving at a value ascent of $0.0179 over this year, because of fixed supply. AMP value forecast 2023. AMP has laid out a quick, dependable biological system and works with the client experience of the item. These highlights can assist the AMP with instituting gain a lot more exorbitant cost of $0.012. On the off chance that the drive for a useful AMP crypto world go on into 2023, the AMP cost might try and see a worldview rush. Furthermore, consequently, as per AMP cost expectation, it will be productive to put cash in AMP at the ongoing cost to acquire great returns from now on. AMP value expectation 2024. Many hypotheses are going ahead for AMP, particularly keeping in context the specialized headways and blasting areas of progress the corporate has plans on. there is a figure that the AMP cost might reach $0.0135. The blessing has been finished by significant security and adaptability highlights. The thrilling limited-time adventures might wrap up, making the clients gather the increases. AMP Value Forecast 2025. The usefulness behind AMP is cut by driving forces. By 2025, the token is set to hurry up with other digital currencies to show up at a cost of 15 cents. A stunning idealism is anticipated for AMP, principally because of its reliable exhibition throughout the following 4 years. Thus, merchants ought to allude to our AMP gauge before they put resources into AMP. AMP Value Expectation 2026. Clients can properly investigate things and remember AMP for their portfolio, alongside other AMP crypto cost expectation coins for bringing in cash fundamentally sooner rather than later. Supported by hardy shrewd agreements, the AMP cost may handily contact 2 cents before the year is over 2026. AMP Value Expectations 2027. AMP digital money specialists generally plan for long-haul cost targets instead of a momentary ventures. With a touch of tolerance and keeping their expectations high in the drawn-out AMP value, financial backers can expect to circle back toward the finish of 2027, as the reception of AMP would develop dramatically, by when AMP would be not any more a guileless contestant in the realm of digital currencies. However, a carefully prepared player is turning $0.025. AMP Value Expectation 2028. There is no certain shot digital money conjecture for any of the current crypto coins. Taking into account the verifiable information and digital currency markets, AMP is good to go to confirm areas of strength for its as a significant fascination among its clients, accomplices, and merchants' local area. AMP might support an uplifting perspective on the off chance that the cost exchanges with numerous bullish moves. The street ahead is brimming with pedals, gave the venture exhortation or certainty continues blasting, bringing about a significant push to the cost, taking it to cross all hindrances, and scaling $0.035. AMP Value Forecast 2029. In the event that the market keeps on being positive, the AMP cost is set to break all boundaries and perform extravagantly, scaling the top in 2029, according to our AMP gauge. Violating all restrictions over the course of the year, the AMP token will most likely cross 4 cents. AMP Value Forecast 2030. By 2030, the AMP token will have a greatest cost of 6 cents, with a base cost of $0.045 all year long. Simultaneously, the AMP crypto may exchange at a normal of $0.0525 in 2030. In view of our AMP figure, is AMP crypto an air pocket? Individuals really do have this confusion, as AMP cryptographic forms of money are inclined to instability and furthermore have high gamble. It is a similar case, however, with government-issued types of money too. In any case, AMP has endured for an extremely long period. There is a balance of organic market, and AMP has ended up being steady. Is AMP safe? Indeed, to be sure. It is profoundly far-fetched that AMP gets hacked fundamentally, in light of the fact that it is an Ethereum-based advanced token. As clients of AMP, you are in any case bosses of your own wallet, and subsequently